hello everyone, it's time for Jujutsu Kaisen episode 4, guys. But first of all, I want to say what happened to Misato, right? Okay, I'm adding only, guys, so leave a comment below if you know what happened to my beautiful favorite character, the Maid, of course. Because what I could heard or found out, she just died off screen, I guess. Yeah, I guess he just killed her before the last minute, right, of for killing Riko. I guess so. Again, leave a comment below if you know what happened with the Maid, because she apparently never seen again, I think. But anyway, let's watch the episode. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see the fight, right? And here, baby, it's start with my timer. I did this. Yeah, so bam, let's go, baby. So recapping it. As he immediate light, I'm pretty sure that he's gonna summon this character, right? This mouse-sitting woman. So yeah, we get the recap here, and I think this will be summoned, right? Yeah. See if I'm right on this, but her name is Kushi. I had to check it out. I was like, I had the name Kuchisake-onna Onna. I always forget what her name is if I used to get the image. But here we go. So now Geto summons his two strongest yokais, right? And I think he's summoning obviously a dragon, but like the older thing has to be this like mouth-slittering woman, right? Yeah. The recap is over. Oh, nice. And blocks a bullet with his. Yeah, actually such immediate, man. It's a Kaisen, baby. What happened to the woman? I just want to be right now, but I'm pretty sure he summoned the. It's a very classic modern yokai. Okay, nothing happened to him. He stands there. Yeah, I'm Dio, man. Episode 20, he didn't stand there. I want opening now, yeah. Okay, opening time. Yeah, he used the reflexes, yeah. Last episode was shocking. Of course, talking about last week, right? But obviously, if it's like GOJO got killed like 10 times over, I suppose, guys, that GOJO will resurrect somehow. I guess his own powers. Unless if someone can save him, but I don't know. Maybe someone has to come in and save him. Right? Like I said, I guess the Maid is dead. She died off screen. I couldn't find any info about her. Riko is probably dead, right? The thing is that I said in episode 1, right, that I think that Riko was gonna die, right, you know? Because I keep saying that, what is the point of this flashback, so to speak, this sequel, right, you know? Instead of seeing them have a cool bike ride and so on, or yeah. What is the point that of seeing this, like, GOJO being badass and happy? Yeah, like, yeah, what's the point, you know what I mean? I think the point is that because they failed, that's gonna be important in the current storyline, right? Because the bikes and yeah, this is the point. No, but you know what I mean? I think like yeah, what has to be the point, right, of having this like prequel, unless it's relevant to the current story. I guess you compare it to Kakashi Gaiden, right? What is the point of having that between the time skip and Naruto? Well, it's because you know it kind of introduces John Dime and so on. Yeah, it's like showing a bit of the setup, right, for more than Naruto, whatever. But here we go. Okay, he just walks away from me. It's obviously some kind of ruse. Yeah. Okay. This classic, like, let me expose. I'm sorry, but I just keep reading. Last episode of Bleach, right? We had Shinji fighting, right? And I see everyone on the Bleach Reddit is just like making fun of Shinji because he's like, let me explain you my bankai. You see, it reverses everything. Let me give you a guide. This is very similar. They had this like talk here, like, let me explain to you why I am doing this thing. Yeah, it's like they have this walk here, like, let me explain to you how my powers work. Exactly. Yeah, it's like. A little bit like that, yeah. It's like, let me exposition everything I do, so you know how to defeat me. It's like, stop telling people your powers. It's very anime. It's like, no, I'm kidding, but obviously it's like, he's a badass guy. No, but it's a little bit like, let me talk to you for 10 minutes here, and let's discuss our powers and so on, and my strategies and how this thing works, and yeah, how my curse works or whatever. I get to look very pissed off here since GOJO got killed. Well. Somehow GOJO clearly is not killed though, given that he's alive in the current storyline. But you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a massive walk down. Yeah. Papa Shirogane is evil as always. He really is Mr. Evil Voice. Yeah, him and Frieza, yeah. Those are the two guys you call, man, if you have an evil voice in your anime. Exactly. It's like, shut up already. That's a good comment. I'm tired of this babbling. Yeah, like this fight is dead. Oh, it's a sword, I guess. Oh, that's cool. Can I see the sword kind of flashing in there? Yeah, in between. It's a nice angle, yeah. Well, I guess his philosophy is a little bit like, why should I care about good or evil, right? Yeah, he's very much like a neutral. He's a bit obviously evil, but I think in his own philosophy, he's kind of like a neutral person, right? I mean, that's like he doesn't care who's right or wrong. He's just like, I just want to make money, yeah. Like he doesn't care. But here we go. Let's go full out. Yeah, shitty. After all, supposed to kill him. I just love it that he's shooting like curse stuff. Yeah, his projectors are little animals or something. it's like squirrels or something. Yeah, it's like ghost squirrels or something stupid, or fish or something. Yeah, it's like something like that. Yeah, it's like laser beam fish or something. His powers are kind of wacky, man. Yeah, like yeah, all this thing is like a fish thing. Yeah, something like that. Jesus Christ, ghost fish attack or something. Octopus maybe now then they have. Not the dragon. Oh, that looked cool though. That was a cool panel. Yeah, that was a nice panel there where they sliced the dragon. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, it comes in 2 pieces. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, the dragon dies and it kind of splits open the building. Oh man, that was beautiful. Yeah, and he's like, yeah. Yeah, she's like, no problem, bro. Yeah, it's like, no problem. No, but that was beautiful how we split the dragon and it fell down in. What's happening now then? Here she comes! Split mouth woman! It's obviously gonna be her. It's obviously gonna be this woman. Yeah, it's obviously. Yeah, I'm pretty, right? It's obviously gonna be like attractive. Yeah. He knows it. He knows it. He knows it. He knows it. He's like, haha, I was gonna answer it. Yes, he knows the split. He knows the yokai. It's like, as long as I don't answer her mouth, yeah. As long as I don't answer her question, it's okay. I love it. Yeah, I haven't explained it in the review, guys, but he knows it. Yeah. Basically, she asks if you're pretty or not, right? And you have to kind of not answer her question. Because if you say if you agree with her she's pretty, then she will make you pretty. And if you disagree, you know, if you disagree, she will get angry at you, right? So you can't answer her. It's like, I will not answer you. It's like you have to give her candy usually. That's how you tell children. You have to trick her with candy. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Oh, that was awesome. That was just like a real yokai call. I love it. Yeah, it's like, I know how this works. I will just ignore her. Yeah. Powerful summoning my ass. I know how that works. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, in the report I'll explain more detail. But one thing with yokai is yokai are very rule abiding, right? Because usually a yokai is supposed to be a cultural thing. Oh my god, so own him. Get the also gets owned. Man, this guy kills everyone. Riko, the Maid, I mean, yeah, GOJO like 50 times. Man, he has killed all of them like 3 times now. But, well, we do know he also will survive though. That is true. We know he also will survive, given the... Yeah, we know he will survive too though, But man, yeah, I mean, he cut GOJO like 50 times, right? He sliced up GOJO like a piñata, right? Whatever you compare it to. But basically, I don't know what to compare it to. He made shish kebab of GOJO. Yeah, he was like in pinata time. He was like, yeah, but now he looks dead too here. And she looks very dead. Poor Riko-chan. Oh, there's a Maid! No! Also, yes, kinda. Because I heard in the manga she's never shown again. But at least did he confirm it. My god, as I asked earlier. Beginning of my video. Yeah, I was like, what happened to the Maid, right? Oh, is GOJO back? Maybe. Right. Yeah, okay, GOJO's gonna get up. GOJO obviously alive, somehow. No, but GOJO got some insane ability, right? This commercial break now. Yeah, commercial break. It's always like, the commercial is pretty cute, because it usually is idol girls, yeah, so it's Oshinokoi. But, okay, I'll explain more in the report, but I'll explain briefly, right? One thing I love, I got new headphones after, that felt pretty good actually, yeah, they're pink. But yeah, I'll explain it briefly. Yokais are very rule-abiding because they're following... yokai is written or created, right, to teach kids about fear, actually, or concerns on the environment, right? That's why most yokais are focused on giving children like an idea of what not to do, right, in society. So the kappa is the most given example, right? Because the kappa, you also have other countries, like Sweden has Näcken, and you have the Kelpie in Ireland and so on. So you have the kappa basically in several countries, right? Because the kappa is a yokai that you're telling the kid to not go to the water, right? So the point is teach the children to like, don't go and swim in lakes or rivers or whatever, right? Or and so on, because the current will drown them, right? So the Yokai-onna, of course, Ice Woman yokai, with the mirage thing, is because ice, just like a heat wave in a desert, can create a mirage, right? So mirage are created. The reason you see water in the desert is because the desert will reflect the sky, right? So it will look blue in the ground. That's why you see water in deserts. And heat and freezing hazes can do the same opposite order, right, and so on. So people are Yokai-onnas are there to like scare people to be afraid of snow weather, right? And the mouth-slitting Onna, which is a more modern urban myth, of course, this Onna, right, the latest one, she's much more, a new Onna, yokai, so to speak. But she's still here, whatever, she's scary, but whatever. She's here to like teach kids to like understand logic, She's a modern version, right? Starts now? Yeah. She's there to be like a logical explanation. She's there to be like, this is how you reason with a monster, right? Because she gives you two options, and if you say A or B, you die, right? So you have to say C instead. She gives children implicational logic, basically. It's like De Morgan laws, basically. But anyway, has Riko, he got her. Well, maybe she won't die then, because he might do some experiments on her or something. I doubt it. Yeah. Well, that's kind of like my culture. Yokai explanation there, yeah. Whatever, they were used for something else then. I kind of covered down what I want to say mostly. No, the master woman is to explain to you. But I love the scene, yeah, because he was like, oh, that won't work on me. I know the weakness. But I love it. He's just like, I know the weakness. I won't fall for this. Yeah, it's like, she's asking me a question. I'm just gonna like cut her instead. Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend to like I'm not gonna go into the conversation with her. That was a really good scene. That was my favorite scene so far. I'm a goddamn nerd, okay? Goddamn yokai nerd. But yeah, so they're obviously like rich and wealthy and so on. Yeah, man, you're paying him, right? So they obviously, as you said, episode 2, right? Or episode, whatever. Yeah, they have like money. They have index funds or whatever. The hedge funds. Yeah, they're rich people. Yeah. You get it. They're rich. You get it, man. They're rich people. We did see poor Misato. That was good, bad then. Like I said earlier, I don't think the manga ever showed her again, right? But here we actually saw her. Okay, he's gonna hentai the body. No, he just hates her, right? He's like worshipping ten. Yeah, he's just something weird. Something weird. I mean, he's working business. He's like, I don't care really. Yeah. It's weird. Maybe it's a trick. Who knows? He might save her. I'm hoping he's like actually on their side. I mean on the good side. And he's just like, yeah, this body, I hate her. Let me burn her or something. I'm gonna go over here and he's like, yeah, this guy's crazy. But yeah, he is crazy. But maybe he's actually a good guy. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna like do some bad stuff to the body. That's like, yeah, take her away and leave it her. Maybe he might be like some, it might be a strategy to trick them. But of course, he wouldn't probably be the leader. But I mean, it might be someone in disguise, right? Oh wait, the Maid's alive? My God. So last week I asked some people, everyone told me she would never this all anime stuff because, yeah, pretty sure people told me that she was never shown again in the manga. They have 2 scenes with the Maid. Yeah, now I'm getting confused there. No, I don't know. It feels like they're adding some stuff to it, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure she's dead though, given that she never returns in the current storyline, right? Probably. Yeah. I would guess so, right? I would guess so. But we clearly saw Goto, Satoru, but I don't know, Gojo was like moving in the blood, right? So he's somehow alive. It was like pulsating or something. Now this is like a weird conversation here about the business. Yeah, there is those two guys being like, yeah, you know, pretty good business, yeah, I'll say, yeah, good, get some late, what? Yeah, it's like, okay. I feel God is gonna come out from the sky here and be like a god. Yeah, I think God is gonna fly down now and be like, revenge, right? Doesn't it feel like God is gonna come down from the sky? Exactly, there we go. So it's kind of obvious that he's gonna appear, right? Yeah, like with this sound coming here, it's basically God, man! He's like, hey bro, I'm God! Yeah, it's like, come on. You resurrected, you giving me my true powers. And it's like, hello! Yeah, it's like, I'm awakened! He's like, if he's alive, like, I killed you. It's like, no, you didn't. Yeah, it's like, no, I'm just awakened now. Yeah, if he's a lot like it, it's like, you activated my true powers. Yeah, exactly. We saw the blood pulsating. But I mean, we know that God is alive though, so it's not too surprising. If it was a, you know, not a prequel, then there would be a bigger twist. Yeah, here we go. But I like God, it's like he's loving it. That's right! I'm back, baby! And I'm stronger than ever! My god, this is so anime, though. He just kind of comes in there. Oh my god, he's going crazy, though. God, you lost his mind, though, in a way. Yeah. God, you awakens and he's going mentally insane, though. That's kind of, yeah, look at this guy. He's like, you see, I'm God! Yeah, he's like losing his mind. He's like, that's right, man. You made me become God or something. I'm immortal. Yeah, it's like... But I guess Gojo is much stronger now then. Jesus Christ, man. Gojo is losing it completely. It's interesting. But I guess he's gonna own him easily now then. Since he, yeah, became God. Since he awakened. There we go. Yeah, now it's like infinite. Yeah, but now it's like, you're nothing to me now. Yeah, it's like, bam! Yeah, it's like, God, you awakens. I am God. Yes, my God, it is like, yeah, it's like peasant. Yeah, your ant. Like, I love it though. He really is like the Messiah. Jesus Christ, God is just like floating in the sky like that, right? Like, he's really turned crazy. Yeah, but interesting. God has, in a way, he's turned evil here. Yeah, to become like, what's it called? Not enlightened, but he ascended. He's ascended to God status kind of thing. He's like, I am now God. Yeah, he's ascending. Exactly. He's become so powerful that he thinks that he's like a being above everyone else now. He's leveled up way too much. He did block it though. Oh, nice. He makes like a chain sorting. That's pretty cool. He's like, he just likes a new weapon. He's like, yeah, I can kill this guy. He might be a fake god, but I can kill it. Okay. I like his confidence. And Gojo's like, animal. My god, Gojo looks really evil here. Is Gojo actually the bad guy? Yeah. I have to say I'm kind of on the, you know, the assassin side here, right? Yeah, I feel sorry for him. All this plot armor. But okay, attacks him. Yeah, God, of course, dodge it, but... Yeah, he's like, I can read your mind or something. So easy now. Man, this is interesting, though. See what I said? God is ascending. He's just like, you killed my little Riko-chan. Maybe he can resurrect her or something. But he really has turned into this, like, weird, extended god form. And it's just like staring at, yeah, I am the universe or something. He's just like... Yeah, I can see every little, like, the dew on the... Yeah, I can sense every butterfly. Like, he's turned into some goddamn, like, god form now. Yeah, it's like, I can feel every water drip in the ocean or something. Every bird, every fish swimming or something. Man, see? God used a bad guy. This poor assassin guy is like, why am I fighting this guy with infinite powers? I'm not gonna pay enough for this, man. I am not gonna pay enough for this. That's what he's thinking. He's just like, my god, they should definitely give me a raise for this. Okay. See? this guy is like really badass. He's like using the shade on the pillar. He's doing all this like cool badass stuff, you know. And then Gojo is just like, I am God. He's doing this like badass backstab from the pillar thing. Gojo is just like, I am God. Yeah, and Gojo is just like, I can feel everything. I can sense the universe, the birds, the planes, the water ripples. It's just like infinite expansion of power. My God, I feel so sorry for him. Seriously, I'm on his side. He should deserve to win this. That was badass, man. He was like badass, cool stuff around the. I rushed it. I grabbed her. My God, I was almost. Okay. Oof, that was nice. Yes, you saw that. I grabbed her, man. I accented too. Yeah, Gojo accents, and I also accented. Yeah, I managed to. Seriously, is Gojo the true bad guy? I don't know. He's going crazy. I feel sorry. Like, seriously, he's doing all this like badass martial arts stuff, and Gojo is just like, I can sense every cell in your body. Yeah, it's like, what? Yeah, and now he got a massive hole in his body here, and dies. See, I seriously feel sorry for him, man. He was like cool bad guy, and he's like, yeah, I'm pretty dead now, right? I lost half my upper body here. Yeah, he's like covered in. Oh yeah, that'll be his family. See, he was a hard-working man, you know? They took his job, yeah, he was a hard-working man, just doing bad stuff for his wife and son and so on, yeah. He was just, a bad guy doing stuff. Very, very recognizable. I mean, I think he's the father of a character right there. It's like, I just want to help my son or something. So is Gojo actually the bad guy? Seriously, he got this flashback of like, I'm just trying to raise my son, you stupid god. Yeah, like, but he's very dead, right? If he comes back after this, it would be ridiculous. Yeah, like he lost his half his upper body. Gojo just like, yeah, blew a hole in an infinite hole. Oh, that's ready? I'm pretty sure my timer is correct. Maybe the time is wrong. Did I forget to like put on timer? Let's just. I assume it's gonna be after any credits. That's what I'm assuming, guys. Let's see. I assume it's something after the ending here, but maybe I put the time wrong, and maybe the time is 1 minute too early. Sorry for that. If that's the thing. Yeah, maybe the time is wrong. So I bought some new headphones because they're pink, and they really, yeah. I tried to buy better ones for my ear size, right? And yeah, they feel better because they really like when I pop them out, they really feel like they're exactly like my ear size or whatever you call it. Yeah. So that's really nice. That makes it slightly better to listen to stuff, you know. I never liked doing anime reaction with those, you know, bigger headphones, things like that. I never liked that. As you see, some after ending credits. I'm assuming it's going to be a little bit after ending credits right after the ending here. Otherwise, we review it, of course. But yeah, Gojo really came off as a bad guy. So not ending credits. Whatever. The time is slightly wrong then. Whatever. Maybe I forgot to pause after the commercial. Anyway, let's talk about Gojo being evil then. See the true evil. Man, this commercial is really, really bloody. It's a commercial for the song, but there was like a singer like completely covered in blood. I haven't seen it before. That was just like, right, that was like more that was like more brutal than the actual episode. Seriously, I think it was the ending singer or something, or maybe the opening, but that was like crazy bloody. Holy shit, that was weird actually. Anyway, let's talk about Gojo becoming God. But seriously, yeah, like it was brutal, man. Yeah, like I was sitting there laughing, a little bit joking about it, right? A little bit joking about it, but I'm a little bit on his side, you know. I know he's the bad guy. He's obviously the dad of Fumin's one, you know, yeah. So right, we see his kid there, you know, he's obviously, and Gojo is obviously gonna raise his son then, I mean, it makes sense, right, yeah. Gojo will obviously raise his boy then, of course, so on, right? It's classic stuff, but, like, when he did that cool, you know, like, he's throwing the chain, right, around, he's throwing the chain around, so the edge kind of flies around the pillar, right? That was like a badass martial art move, and Gojo's just like, I can feel every little dew ball, every fish, every bird. God, you having this like ascending. I am God. He's like, bam, he kills him. Yeah, you're just like, oh God, Godyu is the bad guy right now, but it felt like Godyu was coming off as massively evil. He's just like, yeah, I mean, the guy's doing like a badass martial art move, and then the good cat is like, you're dead. Yeah, like, I can feel everything. Boof. Yeah, it's like, you're dead now. Yeah, he was owned, man. But anyway, otherwise, I mean, yeah, no, I'm not surprised that Geto got owned as well, right? If it wasn't a prequel, it obviously, like I said earlier, it would obviously be a bigger surprise, right? I mean, of course, Gojo's gonna come back somehow because, I mean, we've seen the current years, right? So it's no surprise there in that sense. This more explains how he awakened his amazing powers, right? Like I said, the Maid was seemingly shown, right? Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, again, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I am pretty sure that the Maid is she's never shown in the manga again, I think. So I was asked people last week, and people told me that, no, she's never shown again. But in the anime, I have this scene here. I managed to take a screen cap it here. Boom, baby, let's look at it. Look at it here. I think she's never shown again, but she's actually shown here. She was shown twice, yeah, she was shown here, right? Of course, lying there dead, in like the hallway between. That's what I expected, right? That he killed her before we saw him, and then like, Shini! Before that's in this episode. But like I said, in the beginning of the video, in the manga, I believe she's never ever shown again. If I said it correctly. I mean, only obviously, so I don't know. People told me in the comment last week that she's never shown again, right? And no one else happened to her. But everyone assumes she's dead. But here we cannot see it. But also in the car as well, though. But yeah, but she seemingly is dead. But what was in the car there for? That's kind of strange. Interesting. Because I keep thinking that she's going to be a character eventually in the future, right? I don't know. She was a badass, maybe the broom guys. Anyway. What can I say, man? Gojo is God. Gojo is God. Well, yeah, I was obviously right about Kuchisake-onna Onna. I mean, obviously, I explained it during the commercial break there, right? But I think it's very important to understand, generally speaking, right, with yokai in Japan, and also other mythologies, especially yokai, is that they're almost always about something that humans are afraid of, right? Sometimes they're straight up like, oh yeah, this woman is because she was killed by her husband or something when she was cheating on her, blah blah blah. But many of them, right, are mostly like something to teach children a lesson, right? Oh, don't go and play in the water or river because then you drown or whatever, right? And yeah, the mouth-slitting woman, like I said, she's about like teaching children basic the Morgan laws, something basically logical laws, implicational laws, right? So it's like, well, if someone said this thing, don't do this thing. And also kind of be afraid of, yeah, kind of like a Stranger Danger thing too. That also probably, because she's a very modern myth, right? But she's a very popular modern yokai. And I think also because she's Stranger Danger, like she's more dangerous in the old, Japan culture. In like an old city, you wouldn't find that kind of character, but you can find them now in like the urban, not New York, but I mean Tokyo or New York. I mean, yeah, you have that kind of, this kind of character only kind of fits in that kind of heavy urbanization cities, right? Like New York, Tokyo, whatever, right? LA and so on. She only fits in those kind of regions, right? Like a heavy, and also I guess with actual similar attacks happening in different countries. Looking just to get my point. I think it's an interesting character, right? And as you can hear, I'm a big fan of yokais, right? And like I said last week, I talked about last time when I was in Japanese TV talking about Jujutsu Kaisen, right? I did talk a lot about the yokais, so that was like my big thing, right? That I was the Gaijin yokai expert, right? Yes, that's what I call myself now. That's gonna be my title now. That's gonna be my own title, like Gaijin yokai expert. One of Professor Milmonden's many titles is Gaijin yokai expert. That's a pretty cool title. I should call my channel that, Gaijin yokai expert. Come on, that's a pretty weird title, guys. Anyway, subscribe, stop it, and have a great day.